everyone, welcome to the Mama Elephant June 15th release. This is Rena. Make sure you leave a comment down below. Mama Elephant will be selecting a random comment in this month's video to win a stamp set. First up is Peony Bouquet. It is a gorgeous floral stamp illustrated by Anna Oswald, and it is so gorgeous. You could simply just stamp this on your card and leave it as is. The line work is so beautiful. Also comes with a variety of different sentiments. Happy wishes, birthday hugs, isn't she lovely, and hello friend. If you want to turn this into a bouquet, there's also a smaller stamp in the lower right hand corner. It is just a bunch of stems that are wrapped. Next up are the larger scale sentiment dies. This is Big Birthday Wishes. It says birthday wishes and also make a wish. Next is Big Spanish Words, and these are super fun. It says hola, te amo, besos, and also gracias. I did cut all of these out, and I will show you what they all look like in a bit. This is such a gorgeous stamp set, and I also like how the shading is built in. So there's a lot of detail. So I first started off with picking a blossom to color and outlining it. I just wanted to make sure that when I colored that particular flower that I was coloring like all the petals that belong to it. So kind of made a little guide for myself. So the shading is kind of built in already. So it's easier to color than other floral images just because you know exactly where to put in your darker color, which I'm doing now. I'm using RV25 and RV23, and I'm just going over the darker shades with my darker color, RV25, and then blending out with RV23. So the RV colors are scary because when you first, at least for my markers and the paper that I use, whenever I lay down RV colors, which are the red, violets, and Copics, they always lay down kind of fluorescent like, and it's like, oh no, that's not what I wanted. But you have to wait for RV colors to dry, and then they'll dry to the color that you originally wanted. So as you can see here, the fluorescence is kind of going away in that first bloom because it's just, I always forget about that too. Whenever I use an RV color, it's like, oh no, why does it look like highlighter? And then it'll dry and then it's all good. So for that second flower that I colored, I did use RVs as well, RV23 and RV21. It's just a shade lighter than that first color. The next one I'm coloring in an orange, and I used YR65 and YR68. I'm not coloring these peonies in realistic colors. I kind of wanted just this bright, just bright colors, and I'm all using just kind of like mid-tone colors too, for all of the blossoms. So the next one I'm coloring in sort of like a lighter orange, and I'm using YR61 and YR65. I just wanted to keep it with pinks and oranges. You can certainly leave, not color this image because I think it's just beautiful as is. I just wanted to color it today just to show you two different looks for this stamp set. For that fifth flower, I used R85 and R83, I believe. And then now I'm coloring all of the little baby flowers in V15. And all of those ones, I'm just going to keep all of those in that purple color. For some reason, I didn't want to use green for the leaves, so I'm using E74 for the different leaves. Some flowers I like to color in the color that they should be in nature, but for this one, I just wanted to color it the way like I felt like I wanted to color it. So sometimes I don't go realistic. Okay, and then there are some little buds or berries, and I'm doing that in E71 because I wanted that to coordinate with the leaves. I believe I didn't use green because I wanted to keep everything sort of muted because the flowers were already so bright. And then for the middle stamen colors, I'm just using a lighter color version of the flower that it is. Here are big Spanish words. Besos means, I believe, kisses. Gracias is thank you. I love these. And then the next one is hola. That's the one I used today. I believe that's just a greeting, just hello. And then te amo, I believe, is love you. It's nice that it's in like a different language, just another option. So I'm going to take the hola and I'm just going to put it at the bottom. I tried to coordinate my cardstock with one of the colors of the blooms. I also wanted to use one of the sentiments also, just so you could see the typography of it. I like how it's part handwriting and the other part is not handwriting. So this one is the Hello Friend one. I love it. We're just going to stamp that out with VersaFine Onyx Black ink. I'm going to mount the card front onto a colored card base, and I'm matching that card base with the hola sentiment, just so it ties in. I typically just use a white card base, but I wanted to use like a fun color for this one since my card panel is white. I'm adding a fairy last minute because I wanted like a little critter or a person on the card as well. Here's Big Birthday Wishes. It comes with Make a Wish and also Birthday Wishes. So today I'm using Birthday Wishes. I wanted to experiment with it on the Slim Scenescape Builder dies. I wanted it to pop up and I wanted to just pop up different images around it. I wanted to see what that would look like. So we're building out the Slim Scenescape Builder box, and it's really super easy to do. For me, it's easier than making a card because you don't really have to think about what you're going to put in like the different landscapes. Just like put a bunch of stuff and it looks really great. So I'm putting side pieces, I'm putting all of the layering pieces on top, and then I'm going to only use 2 of the insert pieces because I don't plan on putting a lot in the middle. So now I'm just kind of lining everything up, and when you use the side pieces that are the straight side pieces, not the angled ones, it's so super easy to do. Like it literally makes itself because you just make sure that it's even with that line, and that's really easy to do. So I'm taking my Big Birthday Wishes and I cut it out in that pink color, and then I'm adding some acetate to it, and I always like to keep a little stash of cut acetate so I don't have to worry about it. And then I'm also using the stars from the star grid cover to decorate also. I just wanted to make just a really simple box card, just using die cuts. Because I want that Birthday Wishes sentiment to be the star of the show. So we're going to put that on one of the panels so it sticks up. And I think if someone got this, they would really like it and they would display it because it looks really cool, especially with that giant sentiment. And then I had mounted a bunch of the stars onto the acetate. So I'm going to make sure that I have stars showing on every layer, and then I'm also going to make sure that I put some stars directly on the back piece and also the front piece, so there's just variation on where the stars are. And I really like how this looks. You could just use different shapes as well, and like different colors. And it looks really nice. The only thing that you have to make sure of is to make sure that when you put it on the acetate, that you don't make it to where the star lands above the back panel, because you do want this to fit inside your number 10 envelope. So I had a lot of fun with this one, and I like those bigger stars, and I like how that star grid cover does double duty. You can use the insert pieces after you die cut your grid cover. Here's a look at the completed box card. I really like how the Mama Elephant, like larger scale sentiment die cuts look popped up on these box cards. I think it just makes them the star of the show, and it looks really nice if you didn't feel like coloring a bunch of images and just wanted to put a bunch of stars or hearts or different shapes on acetate. I think it looks really great. And that is it. I'm calling these cards done. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to join me tomorrow. We are going back to Halloween with a fun agenda set. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Stay safe and happy crafting. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.